Hi, my lovely people. Y'all, it is Messy Monday, right? But usually we go over what that happened on the weekend, and there's nothing really to go over with Jasmine. It's still the same old stale content that she's had up. There was some basketball games and that nature. Boring, boring, boring. Because let me tell you something. I'm very happy that Jasmine has her children in sports, so they're able to get out of the house and do something else other than sit there and be in misery. But the more and more I watch these kids play these sports, the more and more I've made the decision that they are not interested in basketball. That is her dream. She's trying to have them live out her dream, and they're just not for it, right? So instead of beating a dead horse, I was sitting there on Jasmine Page and I'm like, let's go back a little bit. Let's take a trip down memory lane real quick because we all know what we're thinking, right? With Jasmine and the so-called weight loss journey. It's like, girl, what really happened to you? You over there painting yourself to be so happy, but what really happened to you? So let's just do some comparisons, okay? The picture of here, all right, on our left, okay, is her having the twins, all right? Do y'all remember she had the twins? Her skin was glowing. She was smiling in the labor and delivery room, and there goes her belly. But then over here on the right, we have her when she had Legendary, okay? Oh my God. I'm telling you, it looked like they did not give her birth. She looked like she went in and had dropped her soul off, okay, at labor and delivery when she had Legendary. And then there goes her stomach of when she was about the same amount with Legendary that she was with the twins. The whole thing about it is being pregnant with twins, she actually gained more weight when she was pregnant with one, which is Legendary. Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm a woman. Each pregnancy is going to be different. Every pregnancy is not going to be the same, even if you're the same woman and you're having different outcomes. But I was just taking a look and I'm like, girl, even if y'all go back to her old videos to when she had Caitlyn. When she first started on here, she had just had Caitlyn. If you go and look at when she had Amaya, she did not take long to bounce back. She was feeling like herself. And let me just say this, right? It wasn't like she had the best baby daddy ever. Philip has his problems, okay? The whole time she was being pregnant, he was having children on her. He was pimping, flipping, and dipping and everything else. But this pregnancy of Legendary really took a big toll on her, and she has not been able to bounce back. So I've come up with one thing. There's only one common denominator, honey, and it's him. It's old big old bro. That's who it is. See, what Jasmine needs to realize is she can't bounce back from the pregnancy because when she was pregnant, she was so stressed, and now she is stressed. We all know as women, sometimes when we stress, we may eat a little more, we may sleep a little more. I mean, girl, you was not this stressed when you had Caitlyn, then back around, turned around and had Amaya, then back to back had twins. You wasn't on here talking about, oh, I got to exercise, I got to work out, I got to go get B12 shots, I got to do this and I got to do that. No, it's him. Stop trying to paint a picture like everything is so happy because I'm going to tell you what, Jasmine, you just done lost yourself within this man. If you can't realize that you have, honey, don't worry. We realize it. You have lost yourself in this man. See, you home a lot alone now. And I don't even know what kind of relationship is that when you spend more time alone than with the man. But anywho, girl, you is cuddling up with them donuts. You is cuddling up with them coffees, all them creamers, all that sodium, all that processed food. I mean, dang, I would really like y'all to go. And when she said that she was more happier with Chris than she's ever been, no, I think you was more happier with Philip, honey. Because go look at some of them older videos. Jasmine was actually cooking. Jasmine was actually up and moving. She was still trifling. Don't get it wrong. She still had the kids digging in duty and eating pads and all this other kind of crazy stuff. But she was cooking more. She was doing a lot more. So if you're so happy in this relationship, Jasmine, what is the problem then? Because, girl, we wasn't hearing you back there being so I'm so depressed I can't get out of bed. I'm so depressed I got to call Teledoc. I'm so this, I'm so that. Y'all, I got to go get these shots. And also, Jasmine, take a look in the mirror and say, okay, my body is not doing like it used to. Even though I've had 5 kids and it may not bounce back as fast, maybe you want to go get some kind of testing done. Because even when we seen you on here playing basketball and lifting weights, honey, you wasn't that bulky. Girl, you bulky as a mug now. You getting bulky. And sometimes, having children can change your hormonal status as well. You were out here trying all these birth controls and all these shots. That's what you claim, right? You say, I'm on birth control. I got pregnant on birth control, even though I don't believe that. She probably has a prescription for birth control, but probably wasn't taking them regular because we know she wanted a baby by Chris. But sometimes the changing your hormones from having a child, and sometimes the changing your hormones from starting and stopping and misuse of your so-called, birth control can cause you to go from creating estrogen to creating testosterone. And I think you need to go and get that checked out, Jasmine, because, honey, between your skin that's all broke out, looking all bumpy, and between them arms, baby, and that muscular build, honey, you need to go get that checked out ASAP. And you need to figure out not only inside but outside what is going on, okay? Now, another thing I have noticed going back onto some of her videos, right? Jasmine used to be over here thinking she was doing stuff. She was dancing around with half clothes on. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? I mean, just look at the pictures right here. The pictures right here should tell you something, Jasmine. They should tell you something. Only thing, y'all, look at how, I hate to be petty, but look at how her hair done receded since then. Girl, you went from being able to wear twisties and French braids to having a little swoop come over to now your hairline is all the way back behind your ears. Girl, this is your old content, not mine. Go take a look at it and then say, you know what, Jasmine, maybe I should lay off on putting these wigs on. Maybe got to be glue is not for you. Maybe, maybe the man that you got and the stress that you got is causing you to do something. I mean, y'all, pregnancies are all different. Like I said, I walked in, the doctor didn't have no sign of diabetes ever. Got gestational diabetes, which typically go away up to 6 months after your pregnancy. And now I still have diabetes. So babies can, put some long lasting effects on you. But girl, you need to go and take a look how you was able to bounce back and do all this stuff. Your arms were small and you had twins. Girl, what did Legendary do to you? What kind of seed was that? What is his daddy shooting up in you? Don't let me get messy, girl. You done had Joe. What you call him, your golden child. You done had him. And baby, he done took all of your energy away. Because baby, when I tell you after you had that baby, you was looking like you was knocking on death's doorstep. I can't make it up. And you still is. So instead of being out here talking about you on a weight loss journey, maybe you need to go back in time and figure out what's the difference between then and now and get that figured out. Because the only thing that I can see that is standing in your way from true joy, happiness, would be Chris. I'm sorry to say it. He is the common denominator of then and now, okay? I mean, shit, I would have thought that Philip would have had you looking more stressed out with all the pimping and everything else. So that lets me know that whatever Chris is doing in your home is way more worse than what you lead on just by looking at you, girlfriend. Now, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this little trip down memory lane, okay? And I will do more videos and go find some more clips and footage if you guys would like. So let me know below if we like the, going back a little bit and then bringing it to here. Go back, then bring it back up here, okay? So what I will do is I will see y'all in the comments below.